the Master Cleanse, Day 1. So as you can tell from my attire, it is the end of the evening, and I have completed the first day of the Master Cleanse. The hardest part of the first day was getting through the salt water flush in the morning. It could be that I made my mixture too salty, and in fact I didn't consume the recommended amount. I believe the recommended amount is about 32 ounces of salt water, and actually my salt water was so salty that I was only able to get down 10 ounces, so I need to be careful of that, and I think I've got the recipe for that mixture down better for tomorrow. It's a Sunday, so I was home all day, which I think was actually helpful because it gave me a chance to get in tune with my body. How is my body reacting to not having any food? The downside is that I did not consume enough of the lemonade mix today. I only consumed 4 10-ounce glasses, so that's 40 ounces of the mixture, which I know is not recommended to go that low, which means my calories for today were very, very low. So I only had 4, which had a lot to do with the fact that I woke up super late, and then I had to do my daughter's hair, and then I didn't have cayenne pepper, so I had to send somebody to the store to get me some cayenne pepper. So that kind of set me back. So I'm definitely going to correct that for the rest of the 9 days. The saltwater flush, back to that, I did use the Himalayan pink rock salt, and when my friend bought it for me, I was kind of skeptical because I'm like, well, everybody says use sea salt, and he's like, oh no, use this, it's more natural. He had tons of reasons why it was better to use that, and so I used it this morning. And let me tell you something, that Himalayan sea salt or rock salt is the truth because it had me going, which is good. It's a very good thing. But again, today's Sunday and tomorrow's Monday, so when I do it tomorrow, I'm concerned about, of course, I have to go to work. I have to be fresh and I have to go to work. So that's going to be interesting. I set my clock to where I can wake up a little bit early so that I can go ahead and do the saltwater flush and have a chance to kind of lay down on my left side. I read somewhere, or I don't know where I'm getting this from, the back of an enema box. I don't know, where if you lay on your left side, I think your intestines are on your, I don't know. But if you lay on your left side, it's supposed to help speed things along when you take, something like that's a laxative. I told you before, me and my mom are doing it together, and another friend of mine, he's doing it with us. So it was good. She and I text each other all day, letting each other know how we felt. She started her Master Cleanse yesterday. I started mine today. My friend is starting his tomorrow. I don't know why we're all starting on 3 different days, but so that's good to have that support system. I did feel hungry, but it was not an overwhelming sense of hunger. It was a mild sense of hunger. I did have maybe 3 cups of water throughout the day, and I had 1 cup of herbal mint tea throughout the day. But the hunger was not overwhelming, which I'm surprised. I hope that continues because I don't want to feel hungry. I know that's kind of crazy, but cravings. I did smell a pastrami sandwich once, and I don't know why. So I did have a little, feeling that I wanted some food in my mouth. But overall, I feel good. It's the end of the night. I am steeping my tea, my little Get Regular tea. I'm steeping it. The instructions say to let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes, so this will be the last thing I consume tonight. So overall, it was good. I had a good day, and none of the side effects that can sometimes be related with the Master Cleanse, but again, it was only the first day. So tomorrow will be the true test because I will be working all day, and I will be going to the gym tomorrow after work. Today was a leisurely day. I just kind of stayed home and did the things I needed to do around the house. I didn't exert that much energy today, which is why maybe I wasn't feeling hunger. I didn't reach for my drink. So I think tomorrow I'll maybe put myself on a every 2-hour schedule. I don't know. I'll see how that goes, but I do know that I can't live off of just 4 glasses of the lemonade mix per day. That's unhealthy. I'm not getting enough of my calories in, so I have to really watch myself and stay on top of that. But today was a good day, and I hope tomorrow will be a good day as well, because I really want to stick this out. I feel good in terms of my stomach. Having nothing in your stomach is a good feeling. It's a good feeling in a strange way. If you've ever fasted, or if you've ever done a juice fast, which I have done a juice fast in my past. I have fasted on nothing but juice. To have that emptiness in your stomach, it gives you a chance to kind of think about other things. You know, you're not sitting there thinking, oh, I'm so full. Oh, that food is so good. You know, you're not thinking about that. You're just, like today I just spent so much time reflecting, and I'm like, I don't know if it's intentional because that's a part of what I'm trying to do, or because literally I was not thinking about food at all because I knew I couldn't have any. So anyway, the Master Cleanse, the end of day 1. Day 2 of the Master Cleanse. Okay, so today was a lot harder than yesterday. Starting with the saltwater flush this morning, I could barely get it down. I don't know what in the world. I was like gagging, holding my nose, squeezing lemons into the water mix. I mean, it was crazy. I don't know what in the world. Day 1, I made the salt water a little too salty, and I only got down maybe 8 or 10 ounces, but it was effective. I was able to be flushed, if you know what I mean. But today I got down more ounces using less salt, but it was not effective in terms of I didn't flush this morning. And I'm disappointed because I need to be flushing every day. You know what I'm saying? So today a whole day is going by and I haven't flushed. So let's see. This was my first day at work doing the Master Cleanse, and maybe that's what made it tough because my normal patterns at work were disturbed. Like when I take a break, I might have a piece of fruit, or, you know, at lunchtime I usually eat for 30 minutes and then go for a walk. So it was like my normal patterns for today were really disrupted. Day 1, I only had 4 glasses of the lemonade mix. 4 glasses at 10 ounces per glass. Today I consumed 6 10-ounce glasses, so that's better. The guidelines say don't drop below 6 glasses or 6 servings per day, so I was right on point. I did have maybe 3 large glasses of water today, and I did have a cup of herbal tea today. So I'm going to try to kick it up tomorrow, I think. Just doing it the way it is today, I guess it was okay, but maybe at about 3 o'clock, the hunger pains started kicking in so bad. But it was a different kind of hunger pain. I can't even describe it. It wasn't like, it was a very hollow sounding, rumbling, grumbling, like I can literally hear everything in my stomach, everything in my cavity. I could literally hear the rumbling and the tumbling of whatever was going on in there. In terms of energy, I didn't feel deprived of any energy. Let's see. I did have a meeting today where I got into a fog maybe twice during the meeting. Somebody was talking to me and I was totally like, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good, because I was totally lost. I totally wasn't paying attention. So the hunger pains, I'm realizing that if I'm feeling hungry, I need to immediately go ahead and drink something, because those hunger pains, even though you can work through the hunger, that could be detrimental in terms of completing the 10 days. So I want to make sure tomorrow that I'm on point. I was trying to go on a every 2-hour schedule, which was okay in the morning, but toward the afternoon I kind of deviated from that. I haven't had any of the symptoms, any of the side effects that I've read about, such as headache or fatigue or muscle cramps. Right now, I am experiencing some pains in my stomach. Grumbling, gurgling, bubbling pains. Nothing's happening though, but I'm having pains, and I really don't know why. I just had my last glass of juice at about 8 o'clock, so this video is really in real time, kind of sort. I'm going to post it now. So as you watch this video, I want you to know my stomach is tore up, okay? And nothing's happening, so I'm a little disappointed in that. And I was having some food cravings. I had a taste for a bagel with cream cheese earlier, and then I had a taste for cheese doodles. Out of nowhere, I just felt like I needed a cheese doodle really, really bad. So I'm getting ready to drink my herbal tea. I'm going to make sure that it's nice and strong, and because I'm hoping, I have to have a flush tomorrow. I didn't have a flush today. That's not good. That's defeating the purpose of this master cleanse if I'm not flushing every day. So I'm a little frustrated. So I need to make my salt water mix a little stronger tomorrow. So yeah, this is the end of day 2. And for those that have embarked on this journey, I hope you all are doing well. Hang in there. Just like going natural, this is something that we can do. It really is mind over matter. Because when I don't think about food, I'm really okay. It's when I sit down and ponder the fact that I'm not going to be able to eat dinner tonight. It's when you start pondering those things that you really, that this journey becomes daunting, you know. So when you don't think about it that way, just live in that moment of whatever's going on in that moment, and don't think about the fact that you won't be eating dinner tonight, you won't be eating dessert, you won't be eating breakfast, you know, so on and so forth. Just kind of live in that moment is what I'm doing. So I'm just focused on today, right here and right now. And just a side piece, let me know what you think about this. Are you telling people, for those people that are on the Master Cleanse, are you telling people that you're doing the Master Cleanse? I made the mistake of telling somebody at work today, not because, you know, I couldn't wait to tell them, but because they had something for me to eat, and I was like, well, no thank you, I'll pass. And they're like, well, save it for tonight, save it for tomorrow. And I didn't want to take it and then waste it. So I was like, no, thank you, I'll pass. And he's like, well, what is it? I know you like these. I mean, he was persistent. So I went ahead and told him that I was detoxing. And he was like, you know, what's that? So I explained it to him. He was like, oh, so you're basically starving yourself. And then it's so funny, my son said the same thing today when I told him I had started the cleanse. So, not that that's a negative statement, but when somebody says, okay, so you're basically starving yourself, it kind of makes you think, am I an idiot? But I know that I'm not. I know the purpose of this. I know that I'm detoxifying myself. I know the health benefits of it. But what are your thoughts on sharing alternative ways of health with your friends and coworkers? Do you find that they're open? Do you find that they're kind of like, why are you doing that? Kind of similar to when I went, you know, when I became a vegetarian. It's like, why? What's the point? You know. So it's funny how sometimes strangers can be more supportive or more open-minded than people that are really in your life. But anyway, that's it. Peace and have a blessed day. This is the end of the Master Cleanse Day 2. My son wants to say something. Hurry up.